Hi, it's Lucinda Curran here from Eco Health Solutions, and I'm here today to chat with one of the speakers from the Environmental Health Conference, Dr Christabelle Yeoh. Hi, Christabelle, and thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure. Hi, Lucinda.
I am so excited to have you here. And first of all, I thought it'd be great to start if you could just tell us a little bit about the work that you do.
Yeah, sure. So I'm a medical practitioner, and I specialize in nutritional and environmental medicine. I've been a doctor for about 19 years, and I've really chosen to specialize in this area for about 12, 13 years.
That's fantastic. I want to just extrapolate that a little bit because you were at Breakspear as well in the UK.
Mm.
Many people
Okay,
don't know about it. Do you want to just share a little bit about that as well? Because I think
okay,
there's so much
okay,
in that.
okay, okay, cool. So I've been specializing in nutrition and environmental medicine for well, ever since I joined Breakspear Medical Group, which is an environmental medicine hospital. That was back in 2006. It's just a bit out of London, and I worked there full time for well, until 2012. Then I moved to Australia.
That's fantastic. And so what piqued your interest in environmental health?
Well, I think I've always been, um, innately felt intrigued by how humans are shaped by the environment. And then realizing that in my hospital job, I was doing this medical job in a hospital, and I realized that, oh, okay, people here didn't really care about the environment. They didn't really realize how our patients were really, impacted, their health and their well-being was being impacted by the environment. So actually, I left hospital medicine, and I wanted to find and create my own medical environment where people were interested in this, and that they did care about prevention, and they did care about the future of where humanity is going. Not just in the environmental context, but how the environment is really changing our health and our well-being.
Oh, it's fantastic. I love your whole history with it all. Um, did you want to just have a little chat to us about the topic that you'll be addressing in your talk at the conference?
Yeah, so it's an interesting topic, and it's what I've really been doing, all of this time in environmental medicine. It's about sensitivities, so not just food sensitivities, and not just chemical sensitivities, but trying to get a little bit of insight into why why it's there, how it happens, why it happens. We don't know the full mechanisms, but it certainly there's a lot of experience and observation and a number of theories, and what we see works in terms of therapeutic modalities. So I'm going to present a bit of theory in a case about food and chemical sensitivities. And in that discussion, will always be some mention of toxicity and how that changes things, how that changes our cells, how that changes our immune responses, our nervous system responses. So that's what I'm going to talk about.
Oh, fantastic. And just, I mean, obviously the topic that you're talking about is really, really interesting and fascinating, but why should people come to the conference?
Well, why should people come to the conference? Lots of reasons. If you care about our future, you care about your own health, if you care about your family and your friends and everybody's health on the community level, then you should come to the conference, because environmental medicine, understanding environmental health, is really all of our future and our future generations' future. And it's the way our world is going, like it or not. And sometimes people find it really depressing to see where our world is going with environmental health and what's going on in our, agricultural industries and our food industries, how that's affecting us. But really, to be educated, to understand, to have that knowledge is really to take, power into your own hands, and to educate and learn how to look after yourself. And that's really what I do in my clinical practice. I teach people well, I teach people about their environment, what they need to know, what to avoid, and how to detox it. And that I do that full time in my clinic in Sydney, Next Practice Gen Biome, and in Gosford at Invitation to Health. So I really hope to share this with everyone, with the public, and I hope that people come and hear all the great speakers. There'll be so many good speakers who are not just clinicians, but researchers, and who really understand that this is our future, and it's incredibly important.
Thank you so much, Christabelle. Thank you for not only coming to speak at the conference, but for your time now. It's just been a lovely pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome, and I really look forward to it.
Absolutely. Me
Thanks,
too. And
Lucinda.
everybody, if you would love to come and join us, the tickets, there's a link to the tickets down below. So grab your tickets and we'll see you there.